It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's go.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19, target, Cup 19, Cup 19.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he crosses his sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Raptor, 19 Lion. Check out.
Shuck will throw to get us started. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
19.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's shot. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They'll run with Kamara, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Now for the first time, here's the former Kansas Jayhawk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. On the go, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Down the left sideline he goes. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks making a one-point game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Off the play action, Chuck. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, the offense wanted a spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Pistol snap here to Shuck. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. It may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 65.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Shuck working from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dump off caught by his back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
It's a turnover
on any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Chuck now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
18,
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. The turn starts from the goal line. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
ready, set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off the play fake, Milroe. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Walker on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Liking 18.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it. Let's go.
Pistol now for Milroe. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Milroe's pass intended for Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
Ready up.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another first
Here we
and
go,
10 on
set.
this drive.
Street. Steady.
Here's Walker running right. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Gravity Lions.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
5 yards there on third down, so that's going to make this fourth and short much more interesting.
The humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Go. Bronco 80.
Milrow to throw on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Now Shuck to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
All coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. How about that?
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Dose of the hurry up here. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Ready. Panthers 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback, there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on third down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Ready.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now fourth and goal. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. It's a 38-yard look here. Myers' kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, with a high percentage make.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Set. 18, 60, track and 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple. snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 ready, 70 ready.
Back to throw. Shuck. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. It's caught left side by Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-possession game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes out to the left. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And off to Walker from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Milrow with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, but don't put it in harm's way.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing now, Milrow. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready, ready? 19 tight, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on, come on, come
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
Lightning,
2-point
18.
conversion.
Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ready.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Walker now from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Connects with the open man downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 25. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I
know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay,
First
break.
call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 65, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Bill Rowe looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. As his targets, that's Torrey Horton. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, set.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Set. Ready.
First down throw here from Milroe. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Set. Cut 19. Cut.
To throw, here's Milroe. He's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready.
Milroe throwing on third down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go.
Shuck now from the gun. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Got it. Ready.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go. 75. 69. Check up.
Shuck now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Shuck working from the gun. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's tackled for a short gain. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
18.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck's going to throw here. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Shuck on 3rd down. This is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
This will give to Camaro. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Liam Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Complete to Kenneth
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
And got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Go street. Warriors 77 Parker. 69 for Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He has it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Kamara has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Broncos, let's go now. Let's go.
Kamara again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Okay,
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. 70 line. 70 range. 70 range.
Pressure coming. It's Shuck. This is caught near the pylon. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He'll go quickly to the right. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 9-point advantage. should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Ready?
Backed up even closer to the goal line. Here's 2nd down.
Average. 6. Here we go. Here we go. 65 cat. 65 cat. Ready, right?
Here's Milrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive, went backward. They get through quick, it's blocked, and that's going to be a safety. Well, Brock, we get paid to do this, so we're going to do our best to talk through it. But I think there's really only one person who can explain what we just saw right there.
Yeah, and after giving 2 points to the opponent, I don't think anybody wants to hear his explanation.
Yeah, he may not want to talk, but I have a feeling the coach over there on the sidelines is going to ask him, what the heck just happened? And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they get this down to the 28. Offensive line fast.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Milrow with it on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he takes Pokes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Seahawks 39. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, New Orleans.
On play action, here's Shuck. It's a big strike to him. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead on the final play of the third. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints push the lead up to 12. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 70 Timberwolf.
First down throw here from Milrow. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times quarterbacks have been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Designed wrong. Here's Milrow. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He doesn't slow down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He gets him 6, but it brings up fourth down.
Okay, ready?
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Shuck now on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Saints.
Off the play action, Chuck. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Drive begins with a walker run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Lante Taylor has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Saints 1st down. Go! 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 right.
Chuck now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another.
Offense up to the line fast.
the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hiking 18.
They kick the running back in motion. Shot with a quick toss out wide. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Go.
They're going to pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Prater on for the PAT.
The point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
65. Seahawks 39.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Check. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60.
Running left. Here's Walker. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
The ball carrier.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
No.
On third down, Walker. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused, executing the play in front of them.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Let's go. Ready.
Third and short, it's Milrow. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's first and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Milrow. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Seattle.
side. White. Ready. 10 black. Second. Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more.
Set.